The White House is now defending President Biden's comments this week, comparing the leaders of Texas and Mississippi to Neanderthals over their decision to fully reopen. Jen Psaki making this point.
The behavior of a Neanderthal, just to be very clear, the behavior of. Look, I think the president, what everybody saw yesterday was a reflection of his frustration and exasperation, which I think many American people have. He simply was asked the American people to abide by wearing masks for 100 days. We're at about day 40. Are we at day 40? Around there, 60 more days. That's what he's asking, and he's certainly hopeful that businesses and people across the country will continue to do that.
All right, joining us to discuss now is Judd. He is the author of 13 and a Half Reasons Not to Be a Liberal. Our panelists, Bob Barr, Anna Paulina Luna, joining us now as well. Good to see everyone here. Judd, what are your comments on this, the Psaki clarification on a Neanderthal?
Well, this reminds me of my new favorite song, I'm proud to be a Neanderthal, or at least I know I'm free. You know, I got my furry skirt on, my club in hand, and I'm ready to hunt the American dream. That's what I think. I was behind deplorable, I'm behind Neanderthal. When conservatives throw names at us, we flip it over, we march forward with positivity and action. That's what we do. We're bootstrap people, and we're not about the vindictive game of politics. You know, as far as Jen Psaki going, you know, Trump was extremely transparent. And when Kayleigh was in front of him, she was interpreting his words, clarifying his words. But Biden and the Democratic Party, they're not transparent. So Jen Psaki is just deflecting and distorting and repeating and gaslighting. So I don't even reference her press conferences as having any validity. I think she's a joke. It's a completely different form of meta communication.
Anna Paulina Luna, your thoughts on this and the whole clarification there from the White House press briefing room?
I mean, it's like being in a world version of 1984 where you have this double speak. I'm pretty sure if Kayleigh McEnany did the same thing to Democrats, you'd have heard the media calling Republicans abusive, gaslighting psychopaths. But the fact is that we have a Democrat, current elected official in office. And I can tell you that is name calling necessary? Absolutely not. But I mean, I don't tend to really look too much into those comments, especially when they're negative. And I would look at it more as a compliment. I owned the whole title as being a deplorable as a compliment. And honestly, when I was campaigning, people were calling me a lunatic, and I made a shirt out of it. So embrace it.
Oh, I get it. The Anna Paulina lunatic. Okay, I got it. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, a little merchandise action there. You got an opportunity.
Exactly.
Bob, I'll get to your thoughts on something different here, though. Switching gears, because I want to get this in for time. The state of New York adding even more heat to the fire around Governor Andrew Cuomo in a bombshell report coming from the Wall Street Journal that top advisors to Cuomo altered a state health department report to hide the true number of people killed by COVID-19 in nursing homes. And the report comes as Charlotte Bennett, a former aide accusing the New York governor of sexual harassment, spoke to CBS host Norah O'Donnell about her allegations. And here's how this went down. This is Cuomo's apology.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for whatever pain I caused anyone. I never intended it. And I will be the better for this experience.
Okay, but here's how Cuomo responded when it came to the nursing home deaths. Here's that.
But who cares? 33, 28, died in a hospital, died in a nursing home. They died.
So a lot of heat right now, sexual harassment allegations, nursing home scandal. Bob Barr, your thoughts on what's happening in the state of New York because the governor is refusing to resign. Bob Barr. All right, I don't know if you can hear me. Judd, I'll go to you on this one here.
A little bit of what you said there with the audio, but what we have here is a governor who has no business being in office. The full apology is one thing, but falsifying records, if in fact the governor was directly or part of a conspiracy to do so, is a criminal law violation. Certainly under federal law, if in fact there were federal monies involved, which there certainly were, and federal forms and information. This will be a real test of whether or not the Biden Department of Justice is serious about his statements that they will be above politics. If the U.S. Attorney in New York moves forward with an investigation and takes it directly into the governor's
All right, we have a little audio issues. I think,
operating as a real Department
with
of
Bob.
Justice.
All right, I got to leave it right there, out of time, but thank you all. Been a great discussion. Anna Paulina Luna, Bob Barr, stick around. Judd Dunning, thank you so much for your time. Judd Dunning's latest book, 13 and a Half Reasons Why Not to Be a Liberal, is available everywhere books are sold. Or save some time and go on the link on your screen now to order it on Amazon. There it is. It will take you directly to Amazon's page to order that book. Again, there's the link on your screen.
Still to come, it was supposed to be an historic flight, but just minutes after landing, this SpaceX rocket exploded. Now we're learning some new details about what went wrong. That's coming up for you next, right here on National Report.